A common standardized assessment expectation is that students can articulate their thinking about reading in writing. This is referred to as a brief constructed response. And to support students in writing a succinct and complete response, teachers often provide them with an acronym. RACE is one of those common acronyms where students have to restate the question, answer the question, cite evidence, and explain their evidence. Or RAP, where again, students restate the question, answer it, and support it with proof from the text. Here's a third common one, the yes ma'am approach, where students restate part of the question in their answer, offer 2 details from the author, and explain those details. So when asked, how important is it that students restate part of the question in their response? I think we answer that simply by acknowledging how many of us have that expectation in our daily classroom. But the real question is, do they have to restate part of the question on the assessment? Most constructed response rubrics do not require the students to restate part of the question in their answer. In fact, you typically get 2 points for a constructed response. 1 point for answering the question, providing the inference or making the conclusion. You get your 2nd point for providing textual details, evidence of support for your initial inference. But wait, I don't think this is reason to bag the notion of students restating the question. This is just good writing. We want students to write intros, bodies, and conclusions every time they write. And by restating a little bit of the question, they are writing an introduction. They're providing context. We want to remember the scorers do not read the questions. They only read what our students write on the lines or type into the windows. And so if a student simply writes, I think he is because he didn't know, the scorer's wondering, what are you talking about? They need a little context. Teaching students to repeat a couple key words, not the whole question, just a couple key words from the question will do just that. It provides context.